Grab your popcorns and something to drink because I have a feeling this is going to be lengthy. Hey guys, to those of you who know me, welcome back to my channel. To those of you who don't, I am Dr. Keziah Sabu and hi, welcome to my channel. I hope you like what you see. So this video is about my whole internship experience in Kerala. So remember this video. So this is a story that happened after the video. After passing the FMG, I had to go collect my passing certificate from Delhi, and this was on March 16th of 2023. I went and collected it, and after that we came back to Kerala and I applied for the provisional registration. To be honest, I don't really remember the whole process of it. All I remember was it was a huge havoc. So after I applied for the provisional registration, I had to wait for the next March, right? April, May, June, July, August. Almost like 5 months to join for internship. After this whole provisional application process, I had to wait it out, right? So this huge waiting period was really frustrating. You know how God answers prayer after prayer after prayer, but you still get frustrated when you don't, you don't see things happening fast. That was me. Coming back to the story, I had to wait it out for a while. And during that wait, my documents got objected twice. Something with the passport, something with the visa stamp or whatever. I don't remember it now. But yeah, it got objected twice. And I was like, should I really do this? Am I really meant to do this? Because honestly, FMG or me practicing in India, none of this was in my plans ever. I started thinking a lot about it, overthinking, to be honest. I was like, am I meant to do this? Should I do this? Something's up. Why has it gotten rejected twice now? And I started getting a little worried and everything. So we had to reapply it again. And you know what they say, third time's a charm. So the third time it worked out, and then I had to give options for where I wanted to practice. So my first and foremost option was Trivandrum, because I had heard a couple good reviews about the place, like of the house surgeons that previously underwent internship there. So, anyways, applied for it and waited again. I had to wait till like August. I think I joined on August 20th. Yeah, so during this waiting period, I was starting to lose hope because a lot of my other friends who had applied for the provisional way later than I did, they got called for internship, and I was like losing all hopes. But through that waiting period, I got more closer to God. I started crying out to God. I started asking for His will. I was like, "Is this Your will, Lord? Like, if this is in Your will, You help me pass the exam," which is such a big deal. Even to this day, when I think about it, I'm like, did I really do that? Because honestly, you guys, I am an average student. All right. I am not some brilliant genius person. I'm an average student. And it was with immense, hard work and the help of God, the grace of God, I was able to pass this exam. Nothing else. So during this period, I cried out to God. I had the privilege to get more closer to God. And I was like, Lord, if this is in Your will, You will do this for me. You will do this for me before this month ends. This was during August. And so He did. Miraculously, just like that. I just told the date and the month and the day, and I was like, Lord, before August 20th, I want this. I want You to approve this, and I want to get into the internship. And get this. I also said something else to God. I was like,
Lord, if You do this, like, just do this for me, I'll be happy. I won't complain.
Did I So come August 21st, I think. Yeah, that is when I joined for the internship. And so it began. Yeah. So my initial posting was medicine. My consultant, sir, he was amazing. He was an amazing man. But the posting, like nobody prepared me or ever advised me or gave me like a warning, like, hey, listen, like this is not easy. This is this is not cupcakes and rainbows, Kezia. Nobody. So anyone that's going to join for a residency or internship or whatever, if you're watching this video and you're like in the waiting period, just like how I was back then, I'll give you disclaimer, guys. It is not easy. Please brace yourselves. Like I feel if you brace yourself a little and if you expect a little hardship, a little difficulty, I think you'll be fine. You know, people like me who just went into it like, yeah, I got into internship. It's gonna be fun. No, no, sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble. Joined, medicine posting began, and I was like, hmm, this is really crazy. And okay, I don't know if a lot of you know, but I am an NRI, right? I was born and raised in Saudi. So I have never been in Kerala for a long period of time. So this was my first time. So I have never had to interact with people. I have never had to, you know what I mean, right? I've never lived there. So I don't know what life is like in Kerala. So during this medicine posting, I noticed the way people wear, you know, the nurses, the patients, some consultants, not all. What is the right word for it? I don't know. So peculiar and so confusing. It's almost like the way they talk, the way they treat you, the way they look at you, the way they judge you. It it's just so discouraging. And I think this got to me and I felt like I never belonged, you know? It is such a sad feeling, I know, but I felt like I didn't belong there. And for some reason, even if I tried to, like, I was like, okay, it'll get better eventually. It's fine. It seems overwhelming right now, but it'll get better. It might get better. I kept thinking this, but it only kept getting worse for me. For me. And also, like, I didn't have any friends then. It was such a period of loneliness in my life. Everything started getting to me, and the homesickness and everything started getting to me. And I was like, my mental health went from this to this. Also, there was a whole different sequence of things happening in our family and everything. Like, um, we had lost a couple loved ones during the month of March and everything. So I think all of that weighed in on me, and I never gave myself time to heal. So it could probably be that, like, I couldn't cope, and I had no one. And I tried crying out to God, but then get this, simultaneously we had night duties and everything. We had to work like 36 hours, like straight up 36 hours, and we had no leaves whatsoever. So no stipend. Yeah, we weren't getting paid, which was the worst thing, because if I got paid, I would have like bought myself some food and snacks, and that would have made me happy. Anyways, so everything started getting to me, and it was getting so overwhelming. Um, I slowly started slipping into the hands of anxiety. So the entire August was really difficult for me. And then the month of September started, and my posting, medicine posting got over, and casualty began, emergency. So when that began, my mental health dipped even further. I started having anxiety attacks. I wasn't able to eat food because I was so nauseous. I was hungry, but I wouldn't be able to eat anything because it would make me feel nauseous and I would start regurgitating. I started losing sleep. I turned into an insomniac. Seriously, like I would lay on my bed and I would get these nightmares of patients approaching me and I'm helpless and I did not know what to do. And there were like too many patients swarming into the office or whatever. And I started getting so overwhelmed by these thoughts. My heart was just palpitating. I could hear my heartbeat so loudly. I would lay in bed and I would check the time. I'm like, oh gosh, okay, it's 2 o'clock. I've got these many more hours. I've got these many more hours. Each passing hour, I'd count hours like, okay, I get at least 2 hours, at least 1 hour. And then my alarm goes. So this went on. And honestly, you guys, when your body asks you to rest, you need to rest. No matter the situations, whatever it is. Because if you keep ignoring it, your body will make sure that you're rested. Why am I saying this? Because I got sick, like super sick. I was I was on my bed, and during that time, kids from the hostel and everything were of really good comfort to me. My roommate auntie, um, she was an amazing woman. She took care of me like this was just God providing for me. She took care of me like as if she was my own mother. This was God providing the right people at the right times. So I was laying in bed and I couldn't drink, I couldn't eat. Some of my roommates, the hostel mates, they brought IV fluids and everything, and some of the nurse kids helped me out, and I was just laying there. I don't know how many days I was just resting. And after that whole situation was my psychiatry posting. So during this time, I lost about 6 kilograms already, like just like that. I lost so much weight. And then my psychiatry posting began. And I really loved my psychiatry consultant, sir, as well. He was amazing too. I had not slept in days. My eyes, I started looking like a raccoon. And I got dark circles. I am too skinny. All my clothes, they were like way too loose for me now. I am not exaggerating, you guys. And there wasn't a single night where I didn't cry myself to sleep. I wish I slept, but yeah. So psychiatry posting began. So it was like a storm. The medicine and the casualty were like a storm, like whoosh. And then came psychiatry. So calm. And then it's psychiatry, right? So I spoke to my sir and I was like, listen, sir, I haven't slept in almost 2 weeks now. Can you like suggest me some pills for that? I know he's never going to watch this video, but if he does, thank you so much, sir. God bless you abundantly because your words uplifted my spirits that day. He looked straight into my eyes and he was like, no, I'm not going to give you any pills. You have to fight for this on your own. Make it happen on your own. Fight this by yourself. You'll be able to sleep peacefully soon. And he was like, no way am I going to like suggest drugs for you. I don't know, for some reason, his words really calmed my nerves. He was a nice man. Yeah, so I came back home. I started being able to sleep a little bit, but the anxiety attacks were still there. Once in a while it would like it would it would hurt me so much. So one day it got way too overwhelming for me. I finally decided to call my dad. I don't like burdening my parents, like they're already going through so much, they're doing so much for me. I do not want to add more into their lives. You know what I mean? So I know it's dumb. I know they're there like to pray for us, to be there for us. I know. It's just that I don't want to make them feel bad. I finally summed up the courage to call my dad, and he was at work at that time. He answered the video call and he was so worried. He looked worried, sick, because I was crying like a baby. And I was like, Dad, I can't do this. I'm done. I want to give up. I cannot take this any further. I cannot go with this any further. I'm sick. I've lost weight. I'm not able to work. I'm not able to focus. I'm not able to sleep. I don't know what to do. I feel helpless. And so my dad prayed for me, and I felt this huge, heavy, whatever it was, something huge, something like a huge a burden just lifted up out of my body. Something huge just left me, and there was instant peace within me. I'm so grateful for my parents. This is the reason why I love them. I've always loved them. Don't get me wrong. You might have noticed, like recently, I've been posting a lot of videos with them. I've been forcing them into doing, like, into being more out there and everything. This is because I am so grateful to God for blessing me with such wonderful parents. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am today. After God, like if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't be where I am today. Shout out to my dad and mom. I love you guys. I'm so sorry that I'm really emotional about it. Anyways, so my dad, after he prayed for me, he advised me, and he told me this one thing that stuck to me even to this day. I took it to heart, and I believe in it. Okay, this is what he said. Give it 3 months. Whatever it is, just give it 3 months. Try pushing it to 3 months. If it doesn't work out, or if things don't get better within 3 months, you can quit. Come to us, we'll figure something else. You don't have to do this. I don't know, for some reason I took it to heart, and maybe it's their prayers, their tears, but I don't know, something about this 3 month rule. It's crazy that it worked, because within 3 months things started to get better. I started to get the hang of things. I felt more courageous, and I started finding a couple of friends here and there, or at least the right company at the right times, even if it's temporary. Like, God just provided people at the right times so that I wouldn't feel like an extreme loner. So that happened, and I started healing. I healed physically, like earlier on, but mentally I started healing more and more eventually. Oh, that joy is something else, some like being down in a pit, feeling so helpless, feeling like you'll never make it to the top again, but then you come back stronger. Oof, that's something else, that feeling. It's crazy. Anyways, so after all that, even my posting started getting better. I think after psychiatry, I don't remember which posting I had, to be precise, but some of my favorite postings were surgery. This was during the month of December. Goodness, last December. So fun. I think the posting was about 1.5 months, but I did not know time passing. It was so fun. Even my PGs were so amazing. I really enjoyed surgery posting. And then dermatology, my favorite. Yes, even that consultant, that sir was amazing. He was wonderful. Truly inspired me all the more. And then radiology, amazing. So much fun. The consultants are amazing, wonderful man. And then I had a couple postings, community postings, and all that stuff. And then there was this one posting that I dreaded the most since the start of the internship. This was what I dreaded the most: labor room. People were like, the posting is like 14 days and then 14 nights on a stretch. So my PTSD from casualty time, the casualty night duties, hadn't left me. And I was so scared. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna get sick again doing all the night duties and everything. So this was one of the most dreaded postings for me personally. But then came labor room posting. Ta-da! And surprisingly, this was so much fun. This was so much fun. I did not expect it to be so inspiring, so beautiful. I had so much fun. I learned a lesson from that whole situation. Please don't believe everything that people say. One person's experience or journey will not be the same as another person's. So, whatever journey it is that you want to take, that you want to do in life, do it on your own. Pursue it yourself. Go through it on your own. Experience it yourself. Okay, let's just say you take reviews from 5 people about a particular topic. All 5 of them are going to have super different opinions about that particular thing. So it's better for you to go through it on your own, experience it yourself. Don't miss out on it. Be it good, be it bad, doesn't matter. Everything will work out for good, anyways, at the end. So go through it on your own, face it on your own, and, make that memory. So make that decision on your own. Go through it alone, whatever it is, whatever it is, doesn't matter. I personally felt this way during the internship. Just because I experienced this doesn't mean you have to go through the same thing necessarily, right? It's going to be way better for you. It's going to be way beautiful for you. Even to the people that are watching this, the sweethearts that are watching this, the non-house surgeons or non-medicos, or you're watching this just for fun. Thank you so much. But even to you guys, what I have to tell you is, let me just give you an example. I'm talking to you about some fruit, some kind of fruit. What's your favorite fruit? Pick from this. So I'm telling you guys, like, hey, listen, your favorite food is fruit. Fruit. Yeah, your favorite fruit is really good for you. It's highly beneficial for you. It tastes so sweet. It's so juicy. Is there any point in me telling this to you and you never taste it? No. You have to taste it for yourself in order to understand how sweet it is and how beneficial it is for you, right? Similarly, do not just rely on someone else's words or their opinions about a certain experience. Experience it on your own. Go through it on your own. Make memories. Take the good lessons out of it if it was a bad experience, just like how I'm doing right now. And also, another lesson that this whole journey taught me was of how crucial it is to keep your loved ones close to you. Because honestly, if I didn't have my dad and mom, if I wasn't like in close contact with them, it could be anyone in your life, keep the loved ones close. You need them. You really need them. I know God is there for us. God, He never lets go of us. Even if we let go, He will never let go of us. But the people that God has blessed us with in our lives, embrace them, cherish them, appreciate them, keep them close, talk to them, take advices from them. Good advices, not all. Some are annoying. And also, I feel this whole journey would have been, like, I don't know if I should say better. It would have been a lot more different if people were more warm and welcoming and they spoke kindly and all that stuff. That is a takeout from this whole journey. I was like, Lord, Some of the consultants, oh, so mean. Oh my goodness. Like, it's like, they've got no chill. So from that, I'm like, Lord, no matter the position that you get me to in the future, like how much ever high of a position God allows me to go, please don't ever let me be like them. I don't want to act like someone who doesn't have the love of God within them. Please drench me with your love. Help me to act, help me to treat patients, to mingle with people with your love, with your loving kindness. Help them to see you through me. You guys, please be kind. Don't lose empathy. All right? I feel like a mom now. I am so glad that I did not give up. I wanted to, I was about to. God didn't allow me. Neither did my parents, of course. And because of them, on 11th December 2024, I became a registered doctor in India. All the glory and honor belongs to Jesus. Like, seriously, if it wasn't for Him, His love, Him providing for me at the right times with the right people in my life, I wouldn't have been able to do this. Mm-mm. So, was this journey worth it? It was so worth it. Special thanks to my friend Dr. Preeti Ebenezer, you precious, precious woman of God. Thank you so much for all the help that you did for me, the video clips and everything. God bless you. Honestly, teenage Keziah would be like, wow, we did that. You did that. I did that. Keep going forward. You can do this. If I could do this, me, if I could do this, you can do it even better than I can. I recently posted a video about not giving up. This whole journey really taught me not to give up as long as I've got breath in me, to keep pushing, to keep going forward, just doing it for God, like, as it says in the Bible, whatever you do, do it heartily as for God and not for man. Don't do it for the people, don't do it for yourself, do it for God, do it for your Creator. And the minute you decide that, He will just lift you up. He will guide you every step of the way. Whatever journey you're going through, I don't know what you're going through in life right now, whatever it is, don't give up because it's going to be worth it in the end. And also, your mindset matters a lot. Try to fight all the negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Keep your loved ones close. Keep pushing. Keep going forward. Don't give up. Keep fighting. I am a believer of this. You are never too young or old to do anything in life. Do you have breath in you? Are you able to breathe out the breath that you took in? You can do it. Has anybody in the history of the world ever done that? Whatever it is. If they have done that, you can do it too. Maybe even better than the way they did it. That's what I strongly believe. This world, this life that God has blessed you with is your playground. Whatever it is, whatever age, whatever it is that you want to pursue right now, do it. Do it. You're alive. God has still kept you breathing, kicking. Do it. Also, please ignore society and the fact that you're too old for this now. You're not. You're never too old for anything as long as this stays young and happy and determined. You can do it. To my house surgeons or residents that are going to do residency, you guys can do it. This is going to be awesome for you. This is going to be educational. This is going to be eye opening. This is going to be fun for you. I know that. And to the non medicos who are here watching the video, if you've come till here, till this part of the video, I want to hug you guys. I want to hug you. This is a virtual hug. Imagine me like hugging. I hope this video was fun to watch, at least, if not inspiring. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, leave a thumbs up, do subscribe, and maybe even leave a comment of something that inspired you with this video, or you could even share your experience in the comments and inspire someone else. Yeah, let's do that.
I think that's the end of the whole video.
God bless.